conversation with you should be easy, but it ain't. Wish you could be with me, there would be no problem. Our communications back.
I thought I'd make this because sometimes it's easier when you see something to understand it and lose your fears of it. So the subject matter is I've only got one type of 24 volt charger, which is one of those for lithium batteries. So and output's supposed to be 29.4, and these little tickers are 1 amp. But I want to charge a 15 ampere 24 volt lithium ion battery, and I don't want to do it at 1 amp. So I thought, wonder what's involved in joining two of them to increase the current output. Obviously I'm in parallel, and there's a whole lot of stuff, you know, like when you get into it, I did some research, and basically the consensus was, unless it's specifically designed to work in parallel with another one, you can't really join DC power supplies, because there's always going to be a slight voltage difference, which will only be small, very small, but it's basically a zero resistance short circuit even at that low voltage. And some people were saying that, like, it's such a bad fucking thing that even this like 0.05 volt or 0.1 volt difference will go into a runaway situation, suck all the current out of the universe into this one place because it's a zero resistance short circuit, and turn like the fabric of the universe inside out kind of shit bad. And other people said, nah, she'll be right as long as you only connect it when there's a load connected. So that basically is driving the load straight away. And I thought, well, I could do that, you know, like with a changeover switch or some shit like that, whatever. And other people said you could put in a really small dummy load resistor, like a 0.1 ohm kind of thing, I think, or maybe even it was less than that. Maybe it was like 10 milliohm or something, I can't remember, but it was just enough to keep each of the DC supplies interested enough not to fight with each other, kind of thing. And I thought, well, fuck, this is all sounding very hard. I can't be bothered with, especially if it's going to be dangerous or something like that. So I was just about to give up on it when I thought, oh no, yeah, other people said, sorry, about using a diode to stop them backfeeding each other, which obviously that's no good for lithium ion charging, because you want your voltage to be at the right level at the right time, sort of thing. Anyway, so I thought, well, I was just about going to pack it in, and then I thought, well, hang on a second, even a real basic charger like these ones, which just looks like a power supply, a wall, even a real basic one, here she is, should have enough brains. It's in charge with charging a lithium battery in a little kid's e-bike kind of thing inside people's houses. And I thought, well, if it's gonna call itself a lithium charger, it has to work like a lithium charger. and therefore the voltage difference between any two of them, because I don't deny, you know, a shitty little charger like that will, you know, not be every single one accurate down to millivolt level. So there's guaranteed to be a voltage difference. But the level that it should be, or would be, in theory, I reckon, shouldn't be enough to make any power supply with the balls to call itself a lithium-ion charger want to output any current. So forget about only connecting them when there's a load on, forget about using a diode ending up with a voltage drop, or a dummy load small resistor, or even giving up. I thought, well, let's just try it and see what they do. It's not like they work any money to me. I mean, in this situation, I've got a broken one here, one with a broken mains electrode, mains pin. So it's like, if I can make this work, two chargers in parallel, to occasionally charge a bigger battery a bit quicker under supervision, I might add, then why not do it? It's a hell of a lot better idea than going and buying another product when I've got all sorts of chargers in my hand. So here we go. This is our 24 volts charger, only one hand, so excuse the camera angle. And sure enough, there is a voltage difference between them. That is that one there, 29.6 volts, should be 29.4, a little bit high, 0.2, not anything to worry about when it's unloaded, but that's what you expect from cheap chargers. So just put it in the other socket just to show it's not a voltage drop from a bad connection. So I'll take that one out and just chuck this other one in here to show you. $29.4, where it should be, down to 29.3. Now this little load, electronic load here, that's a pretty cheap device too, so you don't count that voltage as being 100% possible, so it should be close enough. My meter's not much better quality, but so it says pretty much the same as that. So that's 0.2 volt difference, significant in this theory of them being DC power supplies and not being able to operate in parallel, or, especially with no load connected. So I actually had a setup where before I connected the two together in parallel, I had an ammeter between them just to see what would happen, and no current flowed between them at all. I had a 0.18 something volt difference showing on my meter between the two, but no current flow. So now got 29.6, no burny, and no change in the status indicator light on either unit. So we'll just put in a little bit of load here. At the same time, we'll check our lights. Alright, nothing happening there yet. We'll try and get some current on there, just a tiny bit. Oops. Okay, so we've got 200 milliamps here. The one's showing a charge at this point. Okay. We got 350 milliamps and we've got one change in charger status light, and the other one is still saying no need to charge. Let's see if we get anything crazy happen. If we slowly go up here, half an amp, still red, still green, no heads running in. 750 milliamp, still red, still green. She must be ready to fire in. No smoke. Stone cold. This is that. Ooh, there's a bit of a jump there. Yes, just saw the jump up. Bit faster on the ammeter there. It jumped up like a 100 milliamp sort of thing, quite quickly, faster than I was turning the dial. So now we've got both chargers charging and no smoke or sirens. The chargers are rated at 1 amp and they're at the rated capacity of one charger on its own. Quite quickly because I'm not here to fuck spiders. 1.5 amp. Not feeling any warmth at all. Hard to tell on this one, it feels a bit warmer, but then again, I'm touching it differently. Right, let's get up to the rated 2 amp of both. So really pushing this to its limit. Yeah, 2.05 amp. With a drop of about 500 millivolt from the unloaded voltage. Be nice if they had infrared or something, thermometer on the phone, so I could just measure those charges for you. So you could see how hot they aren't getting. And what happens if load exceeds capabilities? Okay, so she's cut out. Both chargers shut themselves down, and if you can see, they're flashing. And shield the light there. Wait, I think you can see that, eh? Yep. So, let's take that load right off. So, as long as these chargers kick back into life again after that, everything has performed, and it looks like they will, pretty amicably, I must say. And no inside out universes from infinite current through a zero resistance short circuit of 0.18 something volts. So we'll just take this up again quickly and back to 1.73. Yeah, cool. So now I'll bring it down slowly. Well, not so slow to start with, but once I get under an amp, we'll bring it down slowly. And we'll watch here. Ooh, what are we? 880 milliamps. Okay, just go up a little bit. Here we go, it's constant. 950. Still looking pretty constant yet. Most people think when the light changes on a charger, they shut off and they stop delivering current. That's not true for most of these average everyday ones. And yeah, you might have been thinking, oh, that's cheap shit, it should be shutting off, and so you should have seen a big drop in current, but no, you don't. Now under 500 milliamp, we're well and truly green charge status symbol here on that one, which was the lower voltage one. Let's see if we can get that in the background at the same time. And lowering this down so you can see light change in the current at the same time. There you go. See that flicker in the background over there? 250 milliamp. 150 milliamp, the second charger cuts out, but it doesn't cut out. Charge status charger, one with the higher output, charge status 2 with the lower output. Take this down more. As you can see, and keep supplying a very small amount of current. Pretty much until zero. Zero.